So the second type of experiment that you're going to get in your practical examination is qualitative analysis or salt analysis. We'll be analyzing one ionic compound which is made up of one cation, one anion. We always prefer to start with anion. The reason is because on the basis of anions we can easily rule out few of your cations. When you start your experiment, in total you just take your salt almost like 6 or 7 times, not more than that. That's why it should complete within like 15 to 20 minutes. A salt can be completed. We start with anions first. We have divided our anions into 3 groups. This is my group 1, then group 2 and group 3. This group 3 is basically independent ions. Independent ions means that you don't require any type of group reagents. For group 1, the group reagent is your dilute sulfuric acid. So what you do is, you take the salt and you add dilute sulfuric acid to it. Just remember one thing, for anions we always observe the color of the fumes and the smell or the odor of the fumes, not the precipitate, not the color change of your solution. Okay? If either of the observations are there, we proceed for the confirmatory. The first one is, if you have added salt with dilute sulfuric acid, if you are getting any type of a brisk effervescence. Then carbonate could be there, because this brisk effervescence is majorly coming due to CO2. Okay? Then you can perform for this lime water test. That is passing this CO2 through lime water, and that lime water will turn milky due to the formation of calcium carbonate. The second experiment that you can perform is magnesium sulfate test, in which you will prepare one OS, original solution, salt plus water in the minimum amount, and you will add magnesium sulfate to it, and it will give you white precipitate. If you are not getting any type of brisk effervescence, the second observation that you can get is your burning sulfur smell. Now burning sulfur smell is similar to when you heat up or curl or straighten your hairs, the smell that you get from the curling iron, or maybe if some kind of a wire is burning in your house or around, then you get a smell. That smell is burning sulfur smell. If that is the case, it indicates the presence of your sulfide ion. Okay, this is your sulfide ion. If that is the case, you will divide the solution. Never start afresh. You will divide the solution into 2 parts. First part, you will be adding K2Cr2O7, and it will give you green coloration due to the formation of Cr3+. The second is that you're going to add KMnO4 to it. The color of KMnO4 is bright pink or violet in nature. The moment you will put it in this solution, it will turn colorless. Okay, that is discharge of pink color would be there, so that will confirm that sulfide is there in your system. The next observation that you can get is your rotten egg smell. This indicates the presence of sulfide ions. IDE, not ITE. This sulfide ion is basically this giving you the smell which you get near the sewage area. जहाँ पर भी आसपास कहीं भी sewage होता है, there is a prominent smell of the sewage that is coming due to the formation of H2S only. Okay, so to confirm this sulfide, what you do is sodium nitroprusside test. If you add sodium nitroprusside to this, it will give you purple coloration, very bright purple is what you get. The other test that you can do is add lead acetate to this, to your solution for the preliminary test that you have used, and it will give you black PPT. Okay, so it will confirm that yes, there is the presence of sulfide ions.